Hi, this is Vicky Robin, and this is update 21 for the French Biointensive Organic Raised Bed Garden. I am still pretty sure that this is not a kohlrabi, which is just something else, even though it was in the kohlrabi package, and it might even be Brussels sprouts. Possibly. I'll have to see. I thought maybe it'd be broccoli or cauliflower. It might even be a cabbage. I don't know. It's supposed to be kohlrabi. Everything in this box is supposed to be kohlrabi, but that one and that one did not bulb. So I don't think that they are. But everything else is doing fairly well. The radishes are coming along. Not much in the back half of where I planted, but the front half is doing really well. So, but I do see, it looks like there's one little one coming up right there, and there's a bigger one there, so, and there's a little one under there, so maybe we'll get some on the back half, and maybe I should replant it. I don't know, we'll see. The lettuces are doing fairly well. This one I could probably harvest it if I wanted to. The broccoli, it's had, not all of it, but most of it now has heads on it. The other weather was just not so good. It was too hot, and then it got, and then we had a bunch of rain after not having hardly any rain all summer. Like, probably we had 5 minutes of rain twice during the entire summer until earlier this week, and then we had 4 days of rain, so, which was really nice, but I don't think the broccoli knows what to think of that. The basil here is going to seed. Who knows? I mean, I know that basil doesn't like it cold at all, and it may not, even if it goes to seed, it may not come up next year, because this isn't the type of climate where it usually does. But you never know. Still getting some strawberries in here. Not near as much as in the front yard, but the occasional one. I have been able to get some parsley still, even though it's gone to seed. And it's putting out new shoots here on the bottom. And they taste good. They taste just the same, so I'm going ahead and harvesting them anyway. And then the flat leaf parsley, I may just do that too. There's a little bit on the gold marjoram, so I may do some more of that. I've been doing the sage. The lavender is getting tall and spiky. The dwarf oregano is doing pretty well too. The thyme just isn't doing much though, and I really wanted it to. Somehow or other I got a volunteer violet in here. Don't want a volunteer violet in there, but I'll move it somewhere else. The hyssop that I cut down looks like it just might possibly be going to flower again, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of the hyssop down too and see if it'll come back before the weather turns too cold. Still haven't gotten my carrots or turnips planted. I got really tired, and then I pulled muscle in my back, or strained it really bad, so I was kind of down for the count for a couple days, but I think it's not too late, so hopefully we'll get them in tomorrow. The kale's doing pretty good that we transplanted. There's more broccoli there, and this lettuce is doing really nicely, and more kale here. The soil just continues to produce. It's such a workhorse. I tell you, if you have trouble growing spinach, or you can't grow spinach, or if it's too hot to grow spinach, this sorrel is the perfect thing to grow instead. Flowers keep coming. The echinacea, the yarrow, the calendula. My petunias about had it. They're still coming, but I think they're starting to give up the ghost. Still getting a lot of peppers, and there's a lot more to come. I do pick them as soon as they start showing color. Okay, Mr. Airplane, hurry up. I do pick them as soon as they start showing color. Just because if I don't, the squirrels will, and let them finish ripening in the house. Although not all of them, just most of them. Some of them I do green because I do like some green ones. I thought that the cucumbers were done, but there's a couple on here. So I guess not. And I saw some flowers earlier in the week after it rained. Oh, there's one starting. I lost one of the cantaloupe, and I didn't get them harnessed, and I gotta get out here and do this one because I will lose it too if I don't, and I keep forgetting. This was charred. Some of it is doing really well, and some of it didn't take. So we got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plants that did take. And then there's 2 that's struggling that maybe will or maybe won't. The broccoli and cauliflower down here is doing okay. Except for these 2 broccoli, they keep getting gnawed on by something. Getting more and more of the million pears. Got a couple opalka. 1 Lillian's yellow. But I'm having trouble with the Lillian's yellow and the opalka with blossom end rot. So I really don't know. But I'm getting some nice black crim that aren't that don't have blossom end rot on the ends. So I think they're gonna that I'll have, you know, enough. Not as much as maybe I would have wanted, but I went and got a 20-pound box of no spray tomatoes, so I'll have some to can. I'm still getting some crookneck. It's slowed way down. It doesn't grow near as fast. I've got some fresh growth over here on the zucchini, but it hasn't flowered in a while. It looks like there's one there, though, so it might. I don't know. I'm not planting zucchini behind tomatoes again. That was just a error in judgment. They need to be out in full sun, even if they're back in this box. If I had reversed the tomatoes and the zucchini and squash, it would have done better. But I still had the chard in here, and I didn't want to pull that out at the time. But next year I'll know. I can always plant more chard. It was just nice having it in February, you know, from overwintering. Alright, so over here we've got 3 lettuce that survived the chicken disaster. And we've got 1 spinach, but it is really scraggly and not doing very well. I've been cutting back the bee balm to give to the rabbits, and that made some new shoots come out over here. So we got a little more bee balm. So hopefully once I get through all of this and maybe pull the cosmos back, we might get some more bee balm as well. More sorrel. It does as well as the other sorrel. This is a division we took off of the bigger patch. This hyssop needs to be cut down again. There's a few that I can take in to dry the flowers for tea. The basil continues to produce, but I need to get these nasturtiums cut back again because they're trying to make it so that one gets blocked out by the sun. And we're covering some of the marigolds as well, so that needs to go back. Still have the fennel flowers turning into seeds, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But there are a few that have. so we'll definitely have a lot of fennel seeds. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to use a fennel bulb since it's conda seed or not. I have to actually look that up. This is my first year growing fennel where it didn't rot in the ground. I did once before, but that was about 15 years ago. So hopefully this fennel, the bulb will still be useful. Brussels sprouts are still doing pretty good in here. But they're mostly harvested. And they're probably going to get pulled out pretty soon because they're just, they're so tall and so unwieldy at this point. Maybe I'll be able to stake them somehow, but I don't know. If I can stake them, then we'll leave them in. And this tomato plant over here, well, it's definitely got a lot of tomatoes starting inside, but nothing nowhere near even showing a hint of color yet. So that is the update for this garden for the week.